Hey guys, this is Elena Seungeun Lee from We Learn to Share. Welcome to the video of We Read to Share. Well, this is our final part of our Exploring Utopia series. In part 1, we discovered the origins and historical context of Thomas More's Utopia, and in part 2, we've delved into utopian realms, the plots and arguments envisioned by Raphael Hithode in the Utopia. And today, in part 3, finally, we embark on a thought experiment about the ideal state and some reflections. I'm your host, Elena, and let's jump right in. The utopia described by Hithode begs the question, is it truly an ideal society where everyone is happy? Thomas More expresses a highly critical commentary on this matter. He says, when Raphael had finished his account of the customs and laws of Utopia, which seemed to me, as I said before, in some cases very absurd, while many things appeared in them whimsical and contrary to our own customs, and that no country could ever be built upon such principles. This is what he said. Moore argues that the communal living and the elimination of money, which are essential premises for the ideal state, are unacceptable. Moore and Hithode, both characters in the narrative, represents different aspects of Thomas More himself. Moore engages in a thought experiment where he envisions a hypothetical nation that resolves the conflicts and contradictions of the real world in his masterpiece, Utopia. While Moore's character reflects the reality, while Hithode represents the experimental hypothetical thinking. They discuss and debate the ideas presented, offering critical reflections. However, the experiment does not reach a definite conclusion in the end, but leaves room for the readers for further exploration and discussion. Moore acknowledges that there are aspects of the utopian plan that our society could embrace. However, he also highlights the challenges of implementation and warns about the risks that arise when pursuing these ideals too rigorously. Moore does not represent the blueprint for a perfect society, as he understands that the world is not so simple, and solutions often lead to new problems. The ideal state presented in Utopia is not a fully realized utopia. Hithode's proposals may seem far-fetched, but they serve as an important and thought-provoking discourse. They provide an opportunity to examine the realities of our own society and engage in profound reflections on how to create a better world. The true meaning of utopia lies not in providing a model for an ideal society that everyone needs to follow, but in urging us to contemplate and think about and question the possibilities of such a society. Well, for me, upon reading Utopia, I couldn't help but be captivated by the intriguing concepts and ideas presented. It sparked a deep reflection of our own society and the flaws that exist within it. While the ideal state proposed in Utopia may seem impractical or even absurd at times, it forces us to re-question the very foundations of our societal structures and norms. It challenges us to imagine a world where communal living and the absence of money could lead to a more equitable and harmonious society. After immersing myself into the pages of Utopia, I found myself grappling with a mix of fascination and skepticism. On one hand, the notion of a perfect society where everyone is content and societal conflicts are resolved is undeniably alluring, yes. Yet, as I contemplate the practicality of such a utopia, I couldn't shake off the realization that implementing these ideals in the real world would be incredibly challenging. If not impossible. Utopia serves as a reminder that while we may strive for an ideal state, we must also be mindful of the unintended consequences and potential dangers that can arise from hastily pursuing these visions. Ultimately, Utopia left me with a sense of both hope and caution. It encouraged me to question the status quo and envision a society that prioritizes the well-being of all its members. However, it also reminded me that the path to a better world is filled with complexities and trade-offs. It is through critical reflection, open dialogue, and a deep understanding of the intricacies of our own society that we can navigate towards meaningful progress. Utopia serves as a powerful catalyst for thought, urging us to never stop questioning, imagining, and striving for a more just and compassionate world. And there we have it, the final chapter of our Exploring Utopia series, where we embarked on a thought experiment regarding the ideal state and some personal reflections. Through discussions between Moore and Hithode, we were encouraged to critically reflect on the complexities of achieving a utopian society. So, how do you think about that? Well, thank you all for joining us on this enlightening journey. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay informed about our future thought-provoking content. Let's continue questioning, imagining, and striving for a better world through reading books. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you see you in the next video. Bye!